I've been accused of having all sorts of plastic surgery, but it's the estrogen cream. Hello, I'm Alli Drew. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk estrogen cream for our faces, for anti-aging, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use estrogen cream with TRETINOIN. I've been using it now almost 16 years, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use both estrogen cream and TRETINOIN together. I want to start off with a quick skincare tip. Are you just applying your sunscreen in the morning? It's not enough. You need to apply sunscreen every 2 hours if you're outside and every 4 to 6 hours if you're inside. If you're at work and you go out for lunch, you need to reapply your sunscreen. If you're at home and you're going to go out later in the day, you need to reapply your sunscreen. This is how I do it. I make sure my hands are clean, and if you're wearing rings, don't take them off. If you're at work, I don't want you to lose them. I like to use Paula's Choice. This is a chemical sunscreen, and it's very light, but it is SPF 50. I put some on my hand, I rub it together, and I pat it all over my face. I pat it so I don't disturb my makeup. I keep patting it until it's absorbed, and it gives my makeup a nice fresh glow, and it protects my skin. Don't forget to put it everywhere. If you have any left over, just put it on your hands. That's it. You're protected. Once women go through menopause, our bodies stop producing estrogen from our ovaries. We still produce a small amount of estrogen by converting androgens. Many women take hormone replacement therapy, the patches, pills, and creams to address systemic consequences from very low estrogen. But we've never really addressed what happens to our skin. When I have applied estrogen cream to my face, namely estradiol, it replenished what my skin would have needed at 50 when I lost almost all of my estrogen 15 years ago. You can start using it post-menopause and you will see results within 3 to 6 months. I have to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to be 65 in December, and I am very happy with what estrogen cream has done for my skin. I've been accused of having all sorts of plastic surgery, but it's the estrogen cream and not being too thin. You can see my video about that here. Now, because of legal and ethical reasons, and I know you all understand, get your doctor's approval about using estradiol off-label and on your face, because it does have side effects like melasma. You want to get the full picture from your gynecologist. Where do you get estradiol? It's by prescription only from your gynecologist. Some of you have asked me about Premarin. I have never used Premarin as an anti-aging cream. So since I haven't used Premarin as an anti-aging cream, I really don't have a lot of information about it. I do know that Premarin is not a bioidentical cream. Again, you'll have to ask your doctor about Premarin cream as an anti-aging cream for your face. Some of you have also asked me about estriol or estriol. That's a little more complicated because you have to get it from a compound pharmacy. Estriol or estriol is just as good, but again, you have to get it from a compound pharmacy. Estradiol is easier. It comes in a tube, but you cannot use estradiol if you've been diagnosed with breast or uterine cancer. If you've been diagnosed with breast or uterine cancer, speak with your doctor about using estriol or estriol, and that is safer for those of you who have been diagnosed with breast or uterine cancer, and they will talk to you about using that cream on your face. Long-term use of estrogen cream on our faces has not been studied. I'm a long-term case because I've been on it for almost 16 years now, but I'm just one person. The closest we have is vaginal use of estradiol. Estradiol has been on the market since 1933, and it's gone through many changes. Such a small amount of estrogen is absorbed into our bodies vaginally and through our faces. However, if you want to get your hormones checked, you can get a blood test at your doctor's office, and there are hormone kits that you can order online. Amazon also sells them too. If you're on hormone replacement therapy, you should be getting your hormones checked anyway. I get my hormones checked every 3 to 6 months. I go into my doctor's office and I get a blood test. Eventually, gravity will take its toll, that darn gravity, but we'll be able to put off our facelifts longer, just like men are able to put off their facelifts longer. I will be 65 in December, like I said, and I'm just starting to get consultations for a neck and lower facelift, for an eye lift, and that's pretty good at 65. I'll keep you all posted. I'm very transparent about everything that I have done, and that's it. On to a demonstration. Here we go. So I remove my eye makeup with good old-fashioned baby oil. If it's good enough for an infant's skin, it's good enough for me. I just smear it on. I find it to be the most effective eye makeup remover. It just really loosens up all of your eye makeup. I take a wet cotton pad. I gently take the mascara and the eyeshadow off, and I try not to rub it too hard. I'm going to do the other eye. I like to be really gentle with my skin, especially the eye area. The next product I use to cleanse my skin is this product, and I'm going to link this below. This is a great product, and while my skin is dry, I put this on. I just love using this. It removes sunscreen, it removes makeup. I just love putting this on at night. And I always wash my face in the shower about 95% of the time. When I wash my face in the shower, I find it a lot easier to wash my neck. So again, you use this product when your skin is dry. Then I get in the shower and I use this Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser. I actually wash my face 3 times. I get in the shower, I use the Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser, and then I use this CeraVe Renewing Cleanser. So when I apply the estrogen cream, my face is really clean. There's nothing on it. So I use these 3 products to cleanse my face. Now, when I travel, I don't like to bring all this stuff, so I will use this oil to start with, and I'll use this on my skin dry. And then I will use the Cetaphil cleanser, and I'll also bring my baby oil. So traveling is baby oil, this dry cleanser, and then the Cetaphil, just to make it a little bit easier on myself. So on to estrogen cream with a nice clean face. So when I apply the estrogen cream on my face, I always put in a ribbon of the estradiol cream on my left index finger, and a ribbon of the estrogen cream is what is suggested when you're using it vaginally. So I'm not using any more estrogen cream than what is suggested vaginally. So it's about this much, maybe 3/4 of an inch or a little bit more than 1/2 of an inch. And I have it on my left hand, and I'm going to apply it with my right index finger. So here I go, and I'm going to pay attention to those problem areas of my face. I definitely have a lot of wrinkles on my forehead, so I'm applying it there and around my eyes. This stuff is like gold. Of course, I always get above my lip because that's a big problem area for me, and of course for most women. And I still have a little bit left over, So the ribbon is almost more, excuse me, almost more than enough. So I'm going to focus on my glabellar lines and under my eyes. With this little bit that's left over, I'm going to use it on my hands. I just love this stuff. And I'm also going to use a moisturizer over the estradiol cream because it's not very moisturizing. I like Cetaphil, and if you're not a big Cetaphil fan, you can also use this Vanny cream. This is a good moisturizer too. Today I'm going to use Cetaphil, and this will give your skin the little extra moisture it's going to need. And you can use this around your eyes. It's the same ingredients that's in the eye cream. I always pat around my eyes so I'm not stretching the delicate skin around my eyes. And I'm going to use the Cetaphil on my neck too, and my chest. So I use the estrogen cream every other night, and I use TRETINOIN on the off nights, but I'm going to show you how you can use the estrogen cream. So I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to let this moisturizer set in before I apply the TRETINOIN. And while it's setting in, I want to talk to you just briefly about something. I swim 2 mornings a week, and I don't use the estrogen cream or TRETINOIN those 2 nights before I swim the next morning. And you can see my video here, I'm posting it, and you can see how I treat my skin those nights before I swim. So you might want to consider not using TRETINOIN or using estrogen cream maybe on the weekends, or skipping 1 night during the week and just doing a deep moisturizing 1 night a week. And check out my video. I'll show you how I do a deep moisturize, and it's maybe good just to mix it up and kind of trick your skin and give it a break from the estrogen cream and a break from the TRETINOIN. So that's what I do. So the final step is the TRETINOIN. Here we go. And now I spot treat when I use the estrogen cream, but you can use the TRETINOIN all over your face. I spot treat over my lip. And if you're worried about getting the TRETINOIN on your nose area here, you can use a little Vaseline or some Aquaphor. I put the TRETINOIN around my eyes and on my forehead. But you can put the TRETINOIN everywhere. I also use TRETINOIN on my neck. Now, when I spot treat, when I use the estradiol and I spot treat over my lip, around my eyes, forehead, and just a little bit on my neck, That's the night when I use a little bit of tretinoin on my crepey arms. Well, I don't have crepey arms because I do a lot of treatments on my arms. You can see my video on how to have beautiful arms over 60. So I will just spot treat the tretinoin on my face and put a little tretinoin on my arms. So then I put a little bit of Aquaphor on my lips, and my face is done for the night. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I do try to get back to everyone. That's my video. I hope you're as happy with estrogen cream as I have been. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, being kind makes us the most beautiful. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.